What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we officially started the Okumura arc. We can now head on into his palace, and we have now a little less than 3 weeks before our deadline. In this episode, there's not really a whole lot going on this evening. We are planning on heading on into Okumura's palace this time around. It really all depends on whether or not Shinya is available, since, again, I kind of just want to blitz through his confidant as fast as possible in the hopes of getting an additional item that we could have gotten in the original game but didn't. Anyway, what else is available tonight? Well, nothing really much is available, except Oya. So tonight we're going to be spending time with her. Oh. Oh, yeah, no problem, Oya. Well, if it's to help you out, I'll be sure to dig up some more info for you. Alright, see ya.
Let's get started.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Well...
I guess today we have another Kawakami event.
What do you want to do?
Alright. So I guess we can take the time to read through some of our books. Oh, it's been a while. Well, we've already got the aquarium one.
Alright.
Let's see. Might have that one already. We've got Booktown. Let's see. There's Chinatown, there's amusement parks. Old District Reborn thanks to the Tokyo Sky Tree. Well, I think we already have that one. Yeah, that's Asakusa. Okay. Anything else? There's the pond one, there's Yogen Jaya, but we may actually still be able to read that one. Planetarium, maybe? I mean, I guess we can read the Factorization Guide, since that's a new book.
Wow! Oh!
Alright.
Alright, cool. So that means we can study more efficiently, which I guess means we would be able to gain more knowledge just from studying. Yeah, studying has a greater impact on you.
Apologies.
Alright, blah, 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 blah. Let's continue throughout our day. Now it's after school. Alright, so... Well, Maruki is available. But Shinya is not. Okay, well that's fine. It would be nice to keep spending time with Maruki, but it is important that we finish off Okumura's palace. So since Shinya isn't available, let's head on over to the hideout.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Yusuke.
On. Perfect timing.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been working on a way to incorporate beauty into our fights, instead of merely doing away with our enemies each time. And only a moment ago, I was struck with a bolt of inspiration.
Is that right? So, what did you mean by perfect timing, then?
Ah, yes. So my potential idea is good and all, but I'll require your help to pull it off. Would you please lend me a hand?
Sure, but, nothing too weird, alright?
Have no fear.
Ooh. That totally sounds like something you'd come up with, Yusuke.
Of course, if you have no interest, you're in no way obligated to help.
No, it sounds awesome! Oh, but what if we tried doing this beforehand?
Oh, we should definitely incorporate that into the attack. I never would have come up with that part on my own.
Awesome! I can't wait!
Actually, I want to try it right now as well. I truly hope the star will grant us this.
Alright, so now we have On and Yusuke's showtime. So we get that just by starting the Okumura arc. I don't think there's any any requests outstanding. Oh, I mean, there's the cheats, but we haven't gotten anything else in that, so no need to really do that. I guess we can hold a meeting just in case there's not really anything else. Let's go ahead and infiltrate the palace then.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
Do you have a minute? Okay, let's get to work. Come on, Joker.
Alright, so unfortunately, we can't do anything with Haru, and I don't believe... Yeah, she's technically not even there yet, so we can't go over her outfits. So, until then...
Yes.
Aw, I feel bad for her. But anyway... Alright, so now we just need to go through this normally. Now, there isn't really anything too different until we reach the authentication gate. So, I'll meet you guys over there.
True form.
Thieves who steal from others need to be severely punished. Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
I have no intentions of talking to you.
For the sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose! So this is Haru's true power. Haru. Alright, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
And now we have Haru's awakening yet again.
Vicious foe.
Now we do have the fiancé as well as the workers. The boss fight does function pretty much the same as how it was in the original version. However, because the workers are sort of important later on, I'm going to go over what they are all susceptible to now. We don't really need to go over Haru's fiancé because that's really the same. But with the Corporal Robo Model Worker, the model workers are weak to fire and wind and resist all other elements except Gun and Almighty, and only knows the skills Assault Dive. The reason I'm bringing this up now is because, well, if you played Royal before and you know what happens in this palace, yeah, we're gonna need as much time as we're gonna need.
Persona!
So anyway,
Touch them, Melody! Okay, you knocked one.
go ahead and knock them down, and then, because Baton Pass has been improved in this game,
It's your turn. On to the next.
we can just have Haru Baton Pass back to us.
Orpheus!
And I can switch to Orpheus.
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker. They're done for.
That should at least take down the workers. Oh, wait, what? How did that...
Persona!
Well, that's bizarre.
Come on, you can hit the foe's weaknesses.
Do it!
Alright, well, switch back to Haru, and then Sayo.
Now, surround them. Time to punch them.
And hopefully that finishes him off.
That four. Wasn't that graceful?
Perfect. Oh, and even get some skills.
Let's keep going.
Alright, Orpheus Picaro gets Fire Boost. I guess I don't really need Growth 3. Growth 3 would be nice to pass down, though. Fire Boost would make Orpheus Picaro pretty good, though. Definitely still want Cadenza. And Recarm... Ugh. Yeah, I can get rid of Growth 3. I definitely want to keep Resist Curse because otherwise Orpheus Picaro is weak to Curse.
I've awakened to a new power.
Ooh. Queen gets Mediarama. I definitely want to keep Makajama. That is an absolute must. Yeah, she is more magic-based right now. So, I guess I can get rid of Flash Bomb. I'd love to just try to keep as many types of skills available. But I do want to maintain status ailments, especially Forget. Forget is a great status ailment to have.
Then... Joker, there's a chest. Let's open it.
Alright, so now we've officially got Noir added to our party. So first things first, chest contains some Rage Vials. And even though we're not at the beginning area, we can still show off her various costumes. Plus, I need to give her her various good things. We've got Crusader, her really good grenade launcher, really good armor. I may need to take a closer look as to what exactly I want to give her when it comes to these. Alright, so I went ahead and just gave her basically an accessory that gives her Diarahan. That way she's at least somewhat capable healer for this time around, because I still want to show these two show times a bit more. Now that Fox has a new one with Panther, that may make things a little bit more complicated. So anyway, now to go over her costumes. So for Noir, usual, just normal stuff isn't really all that different. She does have a regular swimsuit, which is interesting because she never actually wears a swimsuit in the actual game, except in Shido's palace. And those swimsuits for the other characters are just different textures over their normal swimsuits. Except Haru's, because for her, it's just her normal one. Because she doesn't wear the normal one in normal gameplay. Alright, so next is Gekko-kan. Pretty standard. Then next is Yasugami. Also pretty standard. Alright. Saint Hermelin. Honestly, it just looks like Haru with the different outfits. It doesn't really look like any particular character. Next is Seven Sisters, which again, we've already seen all of these, so they're not really too different. For her Catherine outfit, she gets Erika's outfit, which is really bizarre. I mean, out of all characters, Haru with Erika is just very bizarre. Then again, Futaba has Toby, and that one's also kind of bizarre. Kurokozaka, again, already seen it. Nothing really too special about that. Maid outfit looks very similar to Makoto's. Then Christmas outfits. Oh, that actually looks really nice. And I love the little hat. The hat's kind of off to the side. I like it. I like the Christmas outfits. Persona 4 dance wear. Okay. Some striped stockings, an oversized shirt. Not quite as odd as, say, Makoto's. Shadow Ops outfits. That's some weird lighting right there. Comes to the glasses. It's also purple for some reason. Samurai garb. Huh. There's a little purple choker right there. That's interesting. And finally, Oron High. Again, pretty standard. Well, since no one else is really using a Christmas outfit right now, I'll give her that. And now we can move onwards.
Okay.
So we're on this end. We have a treasure chest, which contains a Kongo Fuda. Also a safe room.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Oh.
Ah! So,
Well.
nearby we have a will seed. Also, quickly going over it for Noir's sake. So by getting over here from the server room, you can actually get up quite a bit higher. So we go up here,
Yes, a will seed. Let's snatch it.
and we get to the first of Okumura's will seeds. A bit more ominous than usual. I don't know if it's because it's the automatic doors or what. But we have ourselves the first will seed of the palace.
There's our first will seed. Let's keep it up.
Good, I sorta needed that for Noir's sake. Alright, and now we can just continue onwards.
I think
Yes.
So that is something interesting, is back in the barracks. So the barracks, you can see are, well, the layout is quite a bit different compared to last time. It's not super big and expansive, and also doesn't take up multiple screen transitions.
Joker. You're right.
Alright, so skip through all that. Not really super different. So what, are you saying that you hate the section chief? Well, if you cut us a deal, maybe we'll see about that. So yeah, the intel gathering is a little bit different this time around. Not only that, but the types of information we can get also can pertain to the actual fight, as opposed to just identifying what we're supposed to take down. In addition, we have a different Corporo bow. This one, I believe, is of, well, it's supposed to be CH, even though it's question mark for the Chief Clerk. And the Chief Clerk, actually, still doesn't really have all that much. The Chief Clerk is weak to ice and psychokinesis and resists all other skills except Gun and Almighty. And it only knows the skill Assault Dive. He says he has wind, but he really doesn't. Noir... Actually, Noir should be good. Oh, I guess that's not it.
But weak to nuclear. You know what to do, right?
Oh, nuclear. So is it AM then? He may be the AM in that case, which if he is, then he's weak to electric and nuclear. And then resists all other skills. Which would make a lot more sense because the skills that the AM knows is Agirao, Bupula, Zionga, Garula, Sayo, Ega, Freya, and Koga.
Let's go.
Take this!
Ice isn't gonna do a whole lot, but...
You're obstructing business.
Ooh, quite a bit. But electric should. Yeah, so he's the AM.
It looks vicious.
Okay, fire and wind. Gonna have to be me. And that finishes them off.
Do it!
Beat him up.
So yeah, never mind what I mentioned before about, the CH one. That one wasn't CH, that one was AM. Ooh, Orpheus and Noir leveled up.
Let's keep going.
Okay, now what do we want to get rid of for Orpheus's fire boost? Probably Endure. Yeah, Chief Clerk, which, weird. Should be AM, but whatever. Alright, so that allows us to continue onward, and thankfully we don't need to worry about just hiding behind a ton of different places in order to get to additional information. Alright, so that way is locked from this side, so that's more of a shortcut to get back out. Uh-oh.
The effect of the cognitive.
Show me your true form. Okay.
Thought I overshot that for a second. Anyway, a few other things that we can steal. And then safe room.
This one looks tough.
Thank you for that analysis. Anyway, I can at least heal up a little bit.
It's somewhere.
And then we have the powerful shadow. So if you're wondering what this one is, it's Grimla Cola!
The enemy is strong. Defeat it quickly
So we're definitely gonna want to just make use of anything we can, preferably light. Let's see. Well, thankfully, Kaguya Picaro still is with me.
Sacred Tempest!
Nice one, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Just stay there!
Oh, this might be a lot more problematic than I thought.
All out attack!
I say that because all of my other people that can do status sale. Well, actually,
Allow me!
there we go. Nor can use Tenterafu. But
Look, there's an enemy that's confused. Give it some psychokinesis.
I don't want to do that.
I had hoped we could end this.
He's up next, though. And Tenterafu's gonna wear off, so
This is a part of me!
go for Sile.
Ooh, not bad,
Serves
Noir.
you right!
Then I'm gonna break formation. And then baton pass to Joker.
If you would! Sure. On to the next!
I am definitely gonna want to switch out someone. Let's switch for Queen.
Up to you now.
Queen, going in! Listen,
Ah, crap.
on the ground. Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks?
Oh, well, that's just fantastic.
No holding back.
Joker's looking pretty bad. Let's show him, Queen!
Well, I guess this will work.
It's showtime.
Make way for the Fist of the Phantom!
Get serious.
Sorry. Got him! All yours!
Go full power! Yeah!
Here!
As if I need it.
I love that reference.
Persona!
The game just really loves to give me basically any showtime that gives me Queen. Like, it loves to give me that one. My first playthrough, it gave me Queen's
Die already!
other one. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's really bad. That is super bad. Okay, still shocked.
Persona! Feel my
Rhea should help out a lot.
Please don't resist! Let's wipe him out! Beat him up!
Alright, is that enough? It's not quite enough.
Persona!
Right. That's I guess I could switch to who should I probably switch to? Takami Nakata?
Takemi Nakata!
Sure, we'll go with him.
You're mine!
Don't forget this feeling.
Good work, everyone!
So that definitely could have gone a lot better. Really doesn't help that I'm trying to show off various showtimes, and unfortunately, ooh, Principality got Bless Boost. I can probably get rid of Masai.
Behold, the new me!
Woo, sub-recover HP.
Alright.
Yeah, it really doesn't help
Nice
that
work. Keep it up and vamonos!
the things that I want to show do not lend themselves very well to fighting Grimlakalas. I guess if I am going to be fighting him, then I'm just gonna have to make sure I switch out Fox for Queen. Alright, unfortunately this way, we also can't do anything with. There's no card reader over there. So we are going to need to go over this way.
I'm so glad! Yes.
Alright, so now we can continue onward.
Oh,
And now is where things get to be more like what they were originally. So now we have to basically compare the intel that we already have to these two. All we know is that his catchphrase is basically calling people useless, and he's weak to wind. Sorry about that. We're looking for the chief director. Okay, so we could potentially fight him. We really could, but he definitely doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. Now, I'm not sure if there's actually items hidden back there. But at the very least, we can go and talk to this one.
Yes.
We're in human resources. I need to see the chief director.
Oh, man.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's really freaking obvious this time around. Here's what we're looking for. Let's get him.
Yeah.
No, but I do have business with your chief.
Oh, so that's...
You know his weakness. That's very impressive.
All right. All right, let's do it.
Alright, so don't really have any additional info on how to identify him, but we do know that he's weak to psychokinesis.
Strong. Let's aim for its wind weakness.
So this one, I believe this one is the Corpo Robo Model DM. DM is weak to wind and light, and resists all other skills except gun and almighty. And those assault dive and selfless devotion. So it's pretty important that we can take him out. Unfortunately, not really a whole lot we can do. We can use triple down though.
How's this? Next time.
Really?
Persona!
Well, that sucked. Let's take care of one of them. Alright, well, that worked out. Actually, that's weird. Since when do the workers know triple down? Definitely wasn't in my notes. Well, I can try shocking. No, that didn't work.
Nice moves.
Thankfully, they don't seem to be super agile. Although,
Ravage them!
Knocked him right off.
perfect.
Nice, Joker.
Yeah, this is really not the best team for this sort of thing.
Orpheus!
But Orpheus will definitely help things out.
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Let's go.
Yeah, I may want to try to switch out, let's say, Skull with, I don't know, maybe Panther. Oh, I didn't know it was call for backup. Cool, that's great. Damn it.
Let's go.
Okay, well, really not much else I can do. Doesn't seem like they're too much trouble, though. And then I can once again go back to Takumi Nakata and finish him off. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring Panther on here so that way I have at least something to deal with those grunts. Yeah, and Takumi Nakata leveled up
An addition to your repertoire.
with an elect boost. As great as that is, because of how diversified Takumi Nakata is, I think I'm good not learning that. Ooh, Swift Strike. Perfect.
Oh, man.
So that finishes that off. There's an item there, but we can't really use that. Those guys are still there. So we're not going to head on over there. No sense in getting into a bigger fight. And the door opens. Guess if you went back to back against those fights. Let's go ahead and get Panther in here. Hmm?
I see.
Alright, so now we can head on over there. Our two main things are those two areas right over there. So yeah, a lot less crap that you really have to deal with. I believe we can't activate that until we actually have the key. So yeah, it's a lot smaller, and you only ever need to deal with two at any given time.
I can feel it.
So it's actually not really all that big of a deal. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can just kind of sneak up close to them.
hold a moment.
Thankfully, unlike the previous game where we have to sneak around various other desks and things like that to remain hidden, you can just go right behind them. It's really not all that big of a deal. We can go up, snatch that. Uh-oh. Crap. Okay, so that didn't work well. So wait until you actually eavesdropped on all of them before you go and steal that. Then we can go over here. So best of the best and when he was young.
It seems.
Alright, we got all that we need.
Then
So yeah, that is definitely just the one thing that can happen, and why that's a little treasure is there. Thankfully, it doesn't lock you out of getting that extra information. Are we in the way? It's simple. We went through the front door.
Joker.
Alright, so that's one of the two things, but not the second. So we should leave. Alright. So that means we need to look at the other one and see if this is any different. Are you the chief director? Uh-oh. No. Why don't we talk about the past?
Joker.
Alright, he's the one we want.
Okay.
Alright, and no discussions this time. Now we have...
Foe. Attack with
Well-
psychokinetic skills.
This one doesn't say, but this is the Corpo Robo Model GM. Model GM is weak to psychokinesis and darkness, and resists all other elements except Gun and Almighty. And knows the skills Megaton Raid, Selfless Devotion, and of course the Calling Reinforcements one that we saw earlier. One thing that I should mention that I haven't really done anything with, but you can do, is that all robots are susceptible to status ailments, except for sleep, brainwash, fear, and despair. So if you wanted to use status ailments like, say, confusion... Oh. That must be for something later, because that is definitely something that said that I could do. Alright, so never mind! Do not use status ailments, because Royal hates you for doing it in this fight.
I am thou.
And apparently he also knows Matarunda.
What?
Great. Good job, Notes. Thank you for telling me all of these wonderful, wonderful things that would be really nice to know.
4 enemies knocked flat. Oh yes, Panther.
Alright, so I'll switch on over to me.
Yet.
I should be weak to darkness. Do I know any single target darkness spells? No, I don't. I just know Moss spells. Well. Oh well. He is weak to psychokinesis, though, which I think is just Lilim and Neko Shogun.
Neko Shogun!
Well, let's go with Neko Shogun then.
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's go!
Alright, that should deal a decent amount of damage. Or it could just kill them outright! Alright!
Another skill? I need to work hard too.
Wait, growth 2 and growth 3? Alright.
Oh look, a new
Oh,
move.
sweet! Noir gets Tetrakarn. So I'm not sure why these robots were specifically immune to those status ailments. Either my notes are wrong, which they seem to be frequently wrong when it comes to royal notes. Gosh, these were actually a lot more recent than some of my other notes, too. Or they're only susceptible when it comes to a future fight. So with everything taken care of, now I think it's about as good as time as any to call it a day. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. We still have quite a lot left to do here in Okumura's palace. Granted, we've basically just spent most of the time here in the barracks section because it is drastically different. And also significantly easier compared to the first time around. Especially since you don't have to go through loading screen doors that then reload the enemies. That's nice. But at any rate, we still have quite a lot left to do in order to get through the palace. So we are going to continue onward and hopefully show off the rest of the palace by the time we finish the episode. Until then, everyone, take care.